First question, how did you get into solar?
Ooh, that's a good question because it's not my background, although it's become, and it's sort of like when you live somewhere for a certain amount of time, like at what point do you say you're from there? So most of my background is actually in higher education and edtech. So I spent call it 15 years working for Harvard, and then moved to a company called Guild Education. But I did marketing and sales and a little bit of kind of like operations or general business stuff. But I really focused on, I guess I would call it sort of like a subscription as a service. And so that parlayed nicely into community solar, which is how I got into solar. In March of 2018, I was looking for something new. I was kind of afraid if I stayed in higher ed, like that would be it. People are lifers, and that's not bad, but I wanted something else. I wanted to like see what else was out there. And I was living in Denver at the time. And that's kind of the hotbed or starting point for community solar. So I stumbled into a company called Clean Energy Co., doing some marketing for them, and then was with them for a handful of years. And then a bunch of colleagues of mine went to Pivot Energy, and I just absolutely loved what Pivot was about, like then and now. It's such a great place to work. Colleagues of mine that are here, Kwasi and Nate, we were talking earlier just about, you know, when you start at a job, it's funny because you spend so much time with people at work, you don't know what that's going to turn into. You just, you know, you can make whatever you want of it. It can be just work. It can be work plus, you know, and you create some friendships and things like that. But I think Pivot is a place where you really make deep connections with people because there's a shared language. You're working toward the same things, and people really care, not just about the work that we're doing, but about sustainability and solar, and we're B Corp, and we give back to our community. So there's a lot of there are a lot of aspects, I think, of Pivot Energy and solar that I absolutely love, and I don't know, I feel like now I'm probably a lifer in renewables as much as I was like, I don't want to be a lifer anywhere. I know.
We would like you here for a life.
Yeah, well, I've been converted.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, it's such a testament, all the things you said about Pivot Energy.